Hi, my name is Siyoung, and today we're gonna go over 6th grade worksheets week 17. So, let's go over number 1 first. This is practicing solving equations, and like I said before, equation contains equal sign. So, let's do number 1. There's 3 4s, right? Which means that it's 4 plus 4 plus 4 also can mean that 4 times 3, right? So 4 times 3 plus x equals 20. This is the another way of writing 4 times 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus x equals 20. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus x equals 20. So like every time I say this is the left side, this is the right side of the equation. So whenever you subtract 12 to cancel out, you have to subtract 12 on both sides. So x, that way x left by itself in equal sign, and 20 minus 12 is 8. So x equals 8. Okay, this is multiplication. So 7x equals 91. Like I said, you have to left the x by itself on a side of the equation. It can be right. It can be either right or left side of the equation. So let's divide 7 on both sides to cancel out 7, and x left by itself equal sign, and 91 divided by 7 is 7 goes into 9 ones, and 7 70 21 30. So x equals 13. This is just simple division. If you know how to divide or multiply or add and subtract, it should be pretty easy to find the value of x. Okay, so this problem kind of has different format in compared to other problems. So there's parentheses, right? It means that you have to solve what's inside the parentheses first. So let's look at, okay, 15 times 2 is inside the parentheses, right? That means that you have to multiply those two numbers first. So 15 times 2 is 30. 30 plus x equals 37, right? So let's move on. Let's move this equation over here, and you have to subtract 30 on both sides. And it equals 2. They cancel, 30 cancels out, and x by itself equals sign, and 7. So x equals 7. Like I said, you have to solve what's inside the parentheses first. Okay, so let's move on to the inequalities. I think I can go over number 1. This is just simple addition and addition. For this question, you just have to write 4 plus 7 is 11 is greater than x. This is the answer. For simple tip, it is more easier to identify or recognize the answer if the x is on the left side of the inequality. Yeah, it's same thing for equations too. So let's move on to number 4. There's two, which means that there's 2, number 2. Okay, so 2 times 2, there's 2, and plus x is greater than 14 minus 4. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus x is greater than 14 minus 4 is 10, right? So if I rewrite this equation, it's same, but you have to subtract 4 in order to left the x by itself. So 4 cancels out, and x left by itself and greater than 6. So for this case, you don't change the sign like you see over here. It's pointing same direction, right? For yeah, if you check on another video that I made, you can see the rules about inequalities that addition, the adding or subtracting positive or negative number does not change the value or the direction. The direction of the inequality sign. But if you're multiplying or dividing negative number, the sign flips. But it's fine when you multiply or divide positive numbers. So this is key thing that you have to remember. And let's solve kind of big number. Okay, so it doesn't matter which number you solve it first because there's no parentheses. So let's do 128 minus 100, which equals 28. And 28 minus 14 is greater than 14x. So 28 minus 14 is 14, which is 14 is greater than, like I said, you don't change the sign, change the equal sign if you just add or subtract negative or positive number. So 14 is greater than 14x, and you divide 14 to left the x by itself, and 14 cancels out. So you have to divide 14 on both sides, and it also cancels out, and it becomes 1. Since you divide positive number, this is positive number, the sign does not change. This is key thing to recognize, and x. So the answer is x is less than 1. You always read the variable first. Okay, I think we can move on to multiple choice practice. And let's do number 2. So Raquel goes shopping for 4 days of each week during summer break. If there are a total of 10 weeks during summer, okay, so she goes to shopping for 4 days of each week, which means that there's 1 week, and total the week that summer break is, the total week of summer break is 10 weeks. 10 weeks. So how many days of summer does Raquel spend shopping? What percentage is that? So let's say that there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is just 1 week, right? It is, you don't know what day does she go to shopping. So let's say a random day. Shopping on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This is 1 week. But since there are 10 weeks, you have to multiply 10, right? Which means you go to 4, so the total day that she goes to shopping is 4 times 10 equals, which is equals to 40. And then you have to find the total number of days, not the shopping days, but the days that total 10 weeks contain, in order to find the percentage. So there are a total of 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 times there's 10 weeks, so times 10 equals 70. So in order to find the percentage, you have to put the total value on the bottom denominator and 40 on the numerator. So it's 10 cancels out, and 4 divided by 7, which equals to 87%. And there are, so the answer is D. Okay, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.